Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me for another exciting episode where we explore the fascinating world of the English language. Today, our word of the day is cook. A cook is a person who prepares food, especially as a job. It's a very common word, and you'll hear it used all the time. For example, my mother is a great cook. That means your mother is skilled at preparing meals. Let's delve a bit deeper. The definition of cook, when used as a noun, refers to someone who prepares food for eating. This could be at home, in a restaurant, or anywhere else food is prepared. It's someone skilled in the art of cooking. Now, let's explore some synonyms for the word cook. These are words that have a similar meaning. One synonym is chef. A chef is often used for a professional cook, especially in a restaurant. For example, the chef prepared a delicious meal for us. Another synonym is culinary artist. Culinary artist emphasizes the creative aspect of cooking. For instance, she is a true culinary artist, creating beautiful and tasty dishes. Another word that can sometimes be used is baker, although this is more specific. A baker is someone who primarily cooks bread and cakes. We could say, the baker arrived at 5 a.m. to start making the bread. We can also use the word food preparer. The food preparer is responsible for all aspects of meal creation. An example sentence would be, the hospital hired a new food preparer to ensure patients received nutritious meals. Moving on to antonyms, these are words with the opposite meaning. It's a little tricky to find direct opposites for cook because it describes a profession or a skill. However, we can think about words that describe someone who doesn't cook or who consumes food prepared by others. One might be diner. A diner is someone who eats at a restaurant, the opposite of the cook who prepares the food. For example, the diner enjoyed the meal the cook prepared. Another related term is consumer. A consumer simply uses or eats the food. For example, as a consumer, I appreciate the effort the cook puts into the meal. We can also use eater. An eater is someone who consumes food. An example would be, he is a picky eater, so the cook has to be careful with the seasoning. In everyday life, the word cook is used in countless situations. You might say, I need to find a cook for our family. Or, the cook at the school cafeteria makes great lunches. You might also hear phrases like too many cooks spoil the broth, which means that too many people interfering in something can ruin it. Or, he's cooking up a storm in the kitchen, which means he's preparing a lot of food, usually very enthusiastically. The word cook appears in many different expressions, reflecting its central role in our lives. Here are some example sentences and phrases using the word cook. The cook prepared a 5-course meal. She is a talented cook and loves to experiment with new recipes. He decided to train to become a cook after watching his grandmother. My favorite thing about visiting my aunt is her delicious cooking. She is a great cook. The restaurant needs a new cook to handle the lunchtime rush. We hired a professional cook for the party. The cook forgot to add salt to the soup. The head cook oversees all the other cooks in the kitchen. I am a terrible cook. I always burn the food. The new cook is very creative. She dreams of becoming a famous cook one day. After years of experience, he became a master cook. Is the cook available to discuss the menu? Good cooks are always in high demand. The cook is responsible for maintaining a clean kitchen. Now, let's recap what we've learned today. We've explored the meaning of the word cook, which is a person who prepares food. We've looked at synonyms like chef, culinary artist, baker, and food preparer. We've also discussed antonyms like diner, consumer, and eater. We've seen how the word cook is used in everyday conversations and common expressions. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word. Before we wrap up, I have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave us a review. Your support helps other English language learners find our show. Also, I'd love to see how you use the word cook in your own sentences. Share your sentences in the comments section below this video. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Happy learning, and I'll see you next time on Hello Word.